Now, page 4, executing immigration policy. What is the point of Congress passing law and the president executing it if some crackpot partisan judge unilaterally reverses it? This is not what the framers of the Constitution designed. This is a violation of the separation of powers. The Article 3 branch of government, aka the courts, have no role in immigration. None. Yet the Congress is allowing these judges to effectively run our republic. The Supreme Court proved the rogue nature of the lower federal courts by upholding the Trump travel ban. But the highest court in the land can't keep up with all of these federal cases. California alone has got more than a dozen lawsuits against Team Trump, including immigration-related matters. It's out of control. Associate Justice Clarence Thomas is right. We can't keep going on like this. These rogue judges must be slapped down. However, the Congress is pretty much asleep on this. Do you hear anyone in the halls of Congress talking about overhauling the federal court system? No. But we do hear radicals in Congress like this Senator Cory Booker fool from New Jersey who's running interference for these judges.
And we as a nation are ripping children away, which we know is traumatic.
Stop the tape. Yeah, it's traumatic. But unfortunately, in a civil society, it's what you do. You do this in a civil society when the parents commit a crime. When these illegal immigrants violate our sovereignty and violate our border, they are committing a crime. So we, the people, through our government, hold them accountable. We detain them. They don't even like to use the word arrest. Okay, fine, don't use the word arrest. We detain them in a facility because they have violated our immigration laws. So what do we do with the children? What do we do with the children? Well, we put them in some kind of safe holding facility as well. What would you expect? We're going to take care of them. We're going to feed them 3 meals. We're going to take care of these kids better than they were taken care of when their parents dragged them 1,000 miles from border to border into our country to violate our sovereignty, violate our laws in order to somehow stay here in the United States as phony refugees when if they really needed asylum, they would have declared asylum immediately in the next country. If it's Guatemala, it would be Mexico. Phony asylum. Roll tape.
It is damaging to the humanity, not just of the children and the families, it is damaging our humanity.
Stop the tape. No. They're damaging our civil society. If anybody's damaging humanity, it's the illegal immigrants damaging and putting their kids in harm's way by what they are doing. I'll tell you what. The president should have never signed that executive order to take the heat off, to reunite families. You know why? Because it's not part of our civil society. It's not part of our law. When you violate the law and you are arrested, you are necessarily separated from your children. The president was trying to placate people, but I think in the end he realized there's no way you're going to placate people like Cory Booker, who are driven by an agenda. The President of the United States must declare a national emergency at the border now. Shut down the border. I'm not talking lawful crossings between Mexico and the United States. I'm talking about declaring a national emergency, federalizing the National Guard, sending the troops down there, and shut down the border and start enforcing interiorly as well. We've got to crack down on the illegals who are here already. It's not 11 million. It's been stuck on 11 million by these politicians for how many years now? It's probably 3-4 times that number, which is why, by the way, the Democrats don't want in the 2020 census to ask the question, are you a citizen of the United States? And if not, what citizen are you of? What country are you from? That's why they don't want to ask that question. They don't want to know the accurate number. And by the way, you can be a citizen of another country and be here lawfully. So we can drill down and we can figure out exactly how many United States citizens there are in this country and how many legal residents there are and how many illegal immigrants are in this country.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.